Wait.
Oh, you already live on this one, Mom?
Yes, we are.
Hello, everybody. Bye.
Hello and bye. That's how we do it. Hello, bye. I'm out. I'm in. Hola, welcome. ¿Cómo está? Ohayo gozaimasu. And whatever salutations and greetings I can come up with. It is I, me, your drunk Puerto Rican chef in the building. Hi, and hi. We are 15 minutes late. I know. I'm sorry. I was doing homework because today is the final week of this class, and I literally just lost track of time. So let's go ahead and get started. I keep turning circles because I kind of forgot what the hell I'm looking for. But while I'm trying to remember, let's start with our shout outs. Hold on 1 second. Little water, clear my throat up. We are going to shout out all of our frontline workers and all essential workers. So thank you for the jobs that you guys do. Thank you for your service. Thank you for doing things that I know myself nor anybody else really wants to do. So thank you. Next, we are going to shout out our military service members, Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, National Guard, all of the above, active duty retiree, veteran, or a family member. Thank you guys. Thank those that served before me, during me, after me, and have yet to come. Thank you for your service. And for the family members who serve alongside of us, thank you for all that you guys do. Emails, care packages, letters, texts, phone calls, all of the above. Makes the job a bit more bearable. Last but not least, we're going to do it once for the Book of Face and once for YouTube. Black Lives Matters movement, the Say Their Name campaign, keep their name in your mouth. Spirit, heart, soul, and mind, and prayers for my Puerto Rican chef family and my family, Swiney, Smith, Strickland, Dampier, Moody, Coleman, and Batchin. We are here with you. We are praying with you. Keep your head held high. Know that this too shall pass. Let God continue to yield the sword of vengeance for you. And know that we're here with you lovingly, supportingly. We'll cry with you, laugh with you, and pray with you. From us to you. All right. Let's get the bottom. What? I fucking swear. I'm thinking about something in my head. But I can't, I can't for the life of me figure out what the hell it is I'm thinking about. Fuck it. Oh well. Okay. So, let's get started. I'm going to look for my knife while we do this. Today, that's what I need to do. Put on my gloves. Is week 2 for me of my quarantine due to the coronavirus. Hello. Hi, my loves. Yes, I am getting much better. Thank you all for asking and your prayers and the phone calls and the text messages. They are greatly appreciated. Very, very, very much so appreciated. So I thank you guys for all of that. Okay, today, my loves, what up, Mr. Adrian? I am feeling a lot better, friend. How are you? Today we are going to make beef Wellington. I'm getting fancy with y'all just a smidge. Okay? And then we are going to be making a Daphne, aka potato au gratin. And we're going to do some steamed green beans or sauteed green beans to go with it. And we are going to have a strawberry kiwi martini as well. So let's get started. I got to glove up really fast. Really, really fast. I love you too. You guys, that is my girl, my sister, my friend, my prayer warrior, my workout phenom, Ms. Tamika No Excuse Alberta Jones. She is amazing. You will find her on The Book of Face. You can find her on YouTube. You can find her on Instagram. She will work you out. And for my time, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm Central Standard Time. She is Eastern. So it is 9 o'clock in the morning. You'll catch her live doing her workout, trying to get you slim, trying to get your body right, and all that good shit. She is the bomb, my homegirl, my sister, and my friend. Miss Tamika. No excuse, Zone Jones. She is the shit, you guys. I'm not even playing. All right. Uh, so this is what I do. Let me show y'all what I've been doing all day between school, homework. Hold on. If I can get this fucking thing off. I gotta cover my fat self. So bear with me. Hey. Da-da-da. I have been studying nonstop because I test fairly soon and just trying to make sure I got my shit together and I passed because some bitch. I keep my baby steps too because these tests are fucking expensive, like $700, $800, and so I don't want to fuck around and have to take it a second time. So studying my butt off to try and get it right the first time. Mwah. Oh yeah, shout out to our Vice President elect, first minority, first woman, first black woman, first woman VP, Miss Kamala Harris. And to our president elect, Mr. Joseph Biden. Or is it just Joe Biden? I thought it was Joseph, but President Biden. Congrats on that. Yay! Yay! Yay, 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 yay. All right, hold that thought. Why did they put this in the freezer? My kids. Boy, I tell you, where is my ice? Okay, so I think my kids used all my ice. Oh well, I don't mind drinking it warm. I don't know about you guys. So if you don't like drinking warm, then you probably want to get you some ice for this. I am going to pour me. I had ordered the lighting and the pod for the camera or for the live, and Amazon is not here yet. So hopefully they're nearby. It was supposed to have been delivered, but hey, we shall see. All right, so that's just for me to drink because I gotta have a drink whenever we start the show. Hold on, I am trying to locate. I was pretty sure I bought some, but they got the wrong. I might be. All right. So for your martini, this is gonna be for me. Yes, somebody asked me with COVID, how often, because you guys always see me in this mask, do I have to sterilize my mask? I wash my mask daily, and I sterilize the house daily, and I wash my hands all the time. It's consistent cleaning, Lysol, Pine Sol, bleach, all of the above, in hopes that I keep my home free and clear. So let me get a drink of wine. Hold on. I feel like something tingling my. So, all right. So we are going to pour your drink. You need a mortar and pestle. Okay. And I'm preheating my oven to 425. So you want to go ahead and do that right now. So I'm going ahead and preheating that to 425 to get that ready for our beef Wellington. Now, you're going to need the infamous martini glass, shaken, not stirred. And we are utilizing fresh strawberry and kiwi. Ding, ding, ding. All right. So let me grab my knife, and we're gonna go ahead and do the first thing we're gonna do is our drink, and then from there we're gonna start cooking. If I can find my damn knife, y'all, I am losing all sorts of shit today. I don't know. Listen, I'm going crazy. I might have already been crazy, but I'm going crazier than what I was already. All right, so we are going to cut the ends. Oh, I am not using your typical kiwi for this. We are using a golden kiwi. You see it? A golden kiwi. And we are going to muddle some kiwi and strawberry together. You're going to need some simple syrup. And you are going to need vodka. Hi, Marty. And you are going to need, I said vodka, right? Vodka, simple syrup. You're going to muddle your kiwi and strawberry, and then you'll garnish with kiwi and strawberry. Now, if you, again, want to cool this down, get you some ice and put ice in your glass. All right, and I'm going to put that in there just like that. So, while we are doing this, I got a question for y'all. I want to talk to y'all. Oh, shit, sorry, my ankle. So, ladies and men, all right. There's going to be a relationship conversation question I'm about to ask y'all. So anybody who don't like it, I'm sorry, don't answer. Now, so say you're in a relationship, right? And it's fairly difficult, okay? But you're trying to make the best of it. And you think the relationship is worth working on and saving, right? Hi. Don't talk about my mask. Don't say shit about my mask. If you got any problems with my mask, I will fight you. Okay? I'm Who That Nation. Y'all gonna have to get over that. So, anyway, you're in this relationship, right? And we're gonna pour our simple syrup into our mortar and pestle, okay? If I can get it open. And I'm gonna put about an ounce in there. Now, so you think the relationship is worth saving, okay? If your girlfriend or boyfriend tells you that they believe that you guys need, or excuse me, fiance tells you that you guys need some therapy because your communication with one another is not where it should be. Like it's not good, and you guys are trying to. It's something that you need to work. You know that it has to be worked on, right? Would you tell your mate that you're not going to no therapy, that you communicate just fine, and basically, oh well, fuck it, fuck the relationship, or would you concede that you guys might need a mediator or somebody to walk through it with you, not judge for either side, but walk through it with you, like actively listening and hearing both sides and going through the steps in the process with you? Or would you see, well, what the hell would C be? What would C be? Would you, I don't know what C would be. So A or B? Okay, I see do it. That's what I said. I think it's, it's, first of all, for people nowadays to even admit to needing help. I'm going to say something because we're going to have to make a second martini. And I'm going to just put it in the refrigerator because I know I'm going to want some more. It is hard nowadays, I've noticed, for anybody, man or woman, to ask for help, right? Or to admit that they need help, right? So when your mate tells you, hey, like I value us, I value our relationship, and this I see it as being a problem, so I think we need to get help. so that we make it, so that we last. To me, that is when you ha ha for option C. I heard that. She said ha ha for option C. That's right. That's right. Okay, so ha ha was option C. Motherfuckers, ha ha was option C. So I feel like when they're telling you that, right? Don't you at that point stop, listen, and agree to the mediation? I feel like that's what you would do if, in fact, you wanted the relationship to work, right? But if a person says no, doesn't that usually symbolize them not wanting the relationship to flourish? How do you guys feel? I'm just curious. Okay, so you guys see where we muddled. We didn't have to add any more simple syrup because we already put it in when we muddled. And we just added our vodka. And I'm going to go ahead and take a drink. Hold on. That's a good genie. It's strong. And those extra bites of fruit make it even better. My bad book of face. So we're just going to move that to the side. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So what you're going to need, and I'm definitely listening to y'all's thoughts about it. I'm curious. I went throughout the night. Y'all just jump in and let me know. So what you're going to need to make beef Wellington is beef tenderloin. If you can find it in the roll, like a pork tenderloin in the log, utilize that. Is my nipple out? Oh, sorry. I felt like my nipple ring was in. Is it up? I can't tell. But for some reason, the hardest thing ever to find, it is yummy, boo. It is real yummy. It's going to have me litty too. To find, Lily, cut the air on for me, babe. 72. I forgot I cut on the oven, so it's about to get hot in here, and I don't want to be sweating. So, cut the air on to 72, my love. So we are using beef 72, beef tenderloin steaks, okay? Can you see it? Beef tenderloin steaks is what we're going to use. Now, the same process that we would use on the roll is what we're going to use on the steaks. You're going to also, I'm using rosemary and thyme, my herbs of choice. You're going to need prosciutto, which I have here. And you're going to need mushroom. You can use cremini. You can use. Did you put it on cool? Yeah, cool. You can use cremini. You can use portobello. You can use regular white mushroom, white cap mushroom, shiitake, whatever you would like. Thank you, baby. We also need garlic. Well, I'm utilizing garlic. You don't have to if you do not want to. But garlic. And you're going to need puff pastry sheets, okay? Now, all right. What? Oh, you need a blender or a food processor as well. We're going to be utilizing my blender as we always do. So, I'm going to just pull that out a little bit more so I can get to it. So the first thing we need to do is clean our meat. Well, the first thing we need to do is I have already cleaned our mushroom, rinsed it off pretty thoroughly. And I am going to insert them into the blender. Okay. All right. And I'm just rinsing out my strainer, so hold on 1 second, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and open up my meat and put that over in the strainer so we can get this clean. This is what the tenderloin steak looks like. It's about an inch thick, which is how you want your. If you were doing this in the log or the roll, you would be cutting it an inch thick. So that works perfectly. Sorry, I had to get the trash can. All right, toss the mess while we, because I didn't make a trash bowl today. My bad. All right. So also, what I want in with my mushroom, I'm going to add 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to add some thyme and some rosemary. The leaves off the sprigs. Okay. All right. And we're going to rinse that off, of course. All right. I'm going to drop that in there. I'm going to also add some yellow onion. Now, you want to have some shallot because we're going to make a gravy that goes with this after the fact. Okay. And I'm going to add maybe about a 1/4 cup of onion. So roughly about half of this half. And I'm just going to dice it down a little big chunks. Doesn't really matter how you dice it, just dice it down. All right. And we're going to put this in and let it blend. What we are about to do is make a pate. Okay? And that's a huge part of doing uh, your uh, beef Wellington. So I am just getting some leaves of rosemary, sprigs of rosemary into our blender. I don't need a whole lot. I use like 2 or 3 sprigs. I do want the flavor of the rosemary and the thyme to fully penetrate our pate, so I'm going to make sure I have it in there. I'll move that out the way. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm just, and remember how I taught y'all to take the sprigs off, okay? Or take the leaves off. You hold it from the top and rub down. And that's the easiest way of just removing all of the leaves. All right. There we go. Maybe just a little bit more. All right. I'm good with that. And I'm going to let this blend. Mushrooms are naturally wet. So there's going to be a lot of moisture that comes out as it blends. So I'm going to blend it for about 30 seconds. So give me just 1 second. Let's let that go. You're going to hear it start. My apologies. And just let it go. If you have a food processor, use the food processor. Okay? Now, I'm going to take my wooden spoon. All right, we got about 13 more seconds. Hang tight with me. All right. Take a look. So that is ready to go. So we need prosciutto and you need saran wrap. So we are going to, and prosciutto is very easy to rip. So you want to try and patiently, if at all possible, peel it apart. If you rip it, that's fine. Just keep going. All right. So like that. Ah, I'm gonna have to wash my hands again. Hold on, cause I am messing with my mask and my nose. Rest the meat off while I am over in here. All right. All right. So we are going to lay our prosciutto out, and you're going to pretty much layer it on top of each other because you don't really want any spaces. All right. And I'm gonna just get some more. I'm doing enough for the 2 steaks. All right. And I'm just opening this up, and then I'm about to have me a sip of some wine. I hope y'all are okay with that. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm opening this prosciutto up, trying to be gentle with it. But in a minute, I'm going to be like fudgy munchkin it and just go all the way in on this bitch. I mean, on this meat, on this ham. Oh, our oven is heated to 425. All right. Opening. Hold on, one more piece, y'all. One more piece. If I can get it off. That's what she said. That's what he said. That's what they both said. Shit. All right, there we go. That was difficult, wasn't it? I'm sorry. That shit was hard. It was tough. You gotta fight it. Sometimes you just gotta fight. All right. Now, you need a skillet for the next step. Because the next step is to put our pate onto the prosciutto. Because we're going to sear our pork or beef tenderloin, and then we're going to put it onto the pate and roll. Make a nice little roll. So, hold on. Let me get Now, I am not adding any oil into this because I'm trying to cook out the moisture. But I am going to spray it a little bit just to help it to keep, unless you got a non-stick pan. If, in which case, you have a non-stick pan, utilize that. So I'm going to just a couple hits, easier for it to maneuver around. And we're going to go ahead and put our mixture, onion, herb, and mushroom right on into the skillet. Oh, it smells good. Okay. What's up, baby girl? Hi. Hold on, y'all. This is when you gotta fight the damn blender to get it out. I'll be honest with you, I ain't about to fight it too tough. All right. So it kind of looks like shit, which is, I'm sorry, but that's what pate resembles. It resembles shit. Oh, we need a little bit more water. Our blender is self-cleaning, so I'm putting some water and some soap in it so that it can go ahead and do exactly that. But I ain't gonna start it right now. That way y'all can still hear me. Oh, come on, get on down in there. All right, so move that back. So this is what your pate looks like right now. I know. That's crazy, right? I know. And I will re-rinse my hand. What you see me doing is just patting it out. And we're gonna go ahead and put it on a high heat and let that water cook right on out. We're gonna let that cook out. I'm gonna rinse my hands back off. Now, we have cleaned off our meat. So while that's cooking out before, because we can't put our meat in until we sear it. All right, so voila. I'm gonna go ahead and season it and get it ready because once that's done, we're gonna make sure all the water, by smashing it down, make sure all the water, while in the skillet, make sure all the water is out. Then we're gonna smear the pate on top of the prosciutto. And then we're going to go ahead and sear our beef tenderloin and wrap it up. And then we're gonna, well, you'll see, put it in the puff pastry. Hold on, y'all. I got to take a drink. I don't know how y'all doing this over shit, but I ain't with. Hold on. Okay. Okay. All right. So, am I open? No. I am seasoning my beef tenderloin with onion powder, red pepper or cayenne, a little bit of seasoning salt, and some basil. Okay, dried basil. And we're just gonna flip it over, season on both sides, and then stay. You don't have to over season and use every goddamn thing. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Lord. You do not have to use every damn thing in your cupboard to season. You really don't. You don't have to be black about this. You don't have to listen. You ain't gotta prove how you can cook by using every seasoning known to mankind. Unnecessary. Okay? I hear. What you doing, Angel baby? No, okay, that's what she said. Nothing. I still wanted to hear y'all thoughts about that question that I asked YouTube in the Book of Face. All right, there we go. They are ready. Would you go willingly to counseling with your mate, and counseling being mediation, of course, so that both of you guys can actively talk about what's happening in the relationship and how one another feels, and communicate effectively by having somebody else there? Would you willingly do it, or would you be against it and just basically give up on the relationship? Do you even feel like if you're against it, that's giving up on the relationship? Shit, I do. Yeah. All right. All right, that's almost done, and we're about to go ahead and get that out of the skillet. And you're gonna need paper towel for this part because you want to make sure fully that we got the water out. So we are going to move it from the skillet onto the paper towel to pat out the final part, and then we'll put our pate onto our prosciutto. So where is my? I'm looking for my spatula. Hold on, my loves. One. All right. So all right. I am going to also wash out our skillet because I want to use the same cast iron skillet. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. All right. All right. So we have washed that out. Pour you olive oil in the bottom of this skillet. And you extra virgin olive oil, canola oil, grapeseed oil, whatever oil you want to use, that is strictly up to you. I am using extra virgin olive oil. But again, like I said, strictly up to you. I'm going to grab a couple more paper towels. All right. I really want to make sure that I got the moisture out of this pate. Okay. And it sounds like, notice you can y'all hear it? That's the skillet. I left a little bit of water in it when I put the EVO in it. That way you can tell when it's heated and ready to go. All right, so let me show you guys what the pate looks like after taking the water out. I know. Don't y'all be gross. I know what it looks like here, Now, so I'm gonna get where's my little wooden spoon? Where is it? Oh. All right. So I am going to sear our beef tenderloin steak. and literally just browning it on all sides. I ain't doing much of nothing else. I am spreading. It's hot, and I don't want to. Okay. Spread your pate over your prosciutto, like y'all see me doing. It looks like I'm playing with shit, doesn't it? It literally looks like I'm playing with poop. But it tastes phenomenal. Y'all gotta trust me. It don't look like shit, or it do look like shit, but it tastes amazing. Okay? It tastes absolutely amazing. So if you got some tongs, use your tongs or fork, whatever you want to use to flip. I'm about to drink some of that martini though. Hold up. I'm about to flip our steaks over literally. They do not need long to brown on both sides. They don't need long at all. Y'all ready to drink? Because I want to have another drink. But y'all, I don't even have a shot caller for tonight. I don't know why. Usually, like Tanya, Betchen, or Sheila, one of y'all will call it for me, or even Mr. Bell, or Mr. Weaver, or Mr. Wright. But ain't nobody volunteers. I guess I ain't have to do no shots, which is fine with me. I'm going to drink this. Hold on. Baby, that's good. Now I'm going to just wash it down with a little wine. Hold on. All right, I'm good there. And we're going to get our tenderloins. Perfect. Ta-da, ta-da. They are not cooked all the way through yet. You do not want them to be cooked all the way through. We just wanted to sear it. Now, there's one more trick that happens. You need yellow mustard, okay? I know. It sounds weird. I know. But trust me. Even though it sounds, you just have to trust me. So, you could use like a spiced mustard or a Dijon. And you really want to cover your beef tenderloin, rub the mustard on it. I know, trust me. And place it right there. Then what we're going to do is take our prosciutto, like y'all see me doing. And wrap it. All right? All right. I'm going to sit this in the freezer for a quick second. While we clean off our gloves. And we're going to start on our, what were we doing? Oh, our au gratin. We're going to start on our au gratin. Or, my bad, you guys. Definitely. Did I? Oh, there we go. All right. So, I'm using red potatoes. Typically, you do your dauphinoise with Yukon Gold potatoes, russet potatoes. That's up to you. Me and my kids, my family, we like red potatoes. And I literally am not making a very large one. So about 3 or 4 red potatoes will work just fine for us. And so I'm taking the little spuds, or as I used to call them as a kid, the little eyeballs. I'm just running my fingers over them and peeling that apart, taking that off. Okay. Same thing here, and then we're going to rinse them off. Now, for your dauphinoise, or your potato au gratin, if you got a Gruyere, use that. A white cheddar. I'm using mozzarella. I'm using and a blended Italian. It's a 6 cheese. It has Asiago, Fontina, Romano, Parmesan, and provolone. And it has mozzarella in it. And I'm gonna use a little bit of the Mexican blend cheese that you use for tacos. Just a very little bit because I want a little bit of that cheddar. Just a little bit. You need heavy whipping cream. And you need your baking dish. Okay. And all I am doing is slicing through them. I'm not peeling them. This is why I like using red potatoes. I love the skin. There we go. Shit, I may not even need the fork. Eh. No. Okay, we'll do the fork just to make sure we have enough. Because my children tend to eat anything with cheese. They eat cheese. The string cheese, the baby bell, all that shit. So potato au gratin, or cheese, and more cheese, it's right up their alley. Oh, I need to clean out my stove. So we are going to use a casserole dish. We are using our Rachel Ray casserole dish. Now, put your potatoes on in it, just like you seen me do. I am going to season it with basil, some onion powder, and some Goya sazon. Adobo. Okay. All right. And a little seasoning salt. And I'm going to make sure it covers all the potatoes. So I'm just rubbing it onto the potatoes, okay? I'm just rubbing it around, make sure each one gets coated. I can tell close and close. All right. I am in the process of watching all my Christmas movies. I love Christmas. It's the best time of the year for me. Thanksgiving, Christmas, this time of the year is just my absolute fucking favorite. Heavy whipping cream. Y'all know I love using this. You want, so literally about 2/3 cup, okay? Basically, you're gonna coat it. I am going to put, I'm gonna chop up some oregano and throw it on in there. All right. All right. And we're just gonna drop some oregano down in there. And now add your cheese and put this in the oven. Your oven should be on 425. You're gonna cook it for roughly about 20 to 30 minutes. Um, Long enough for it to crust, turn a golden kind of brownish color. And soften your potatoes. Ah, shit. I need my scissors. I need my scissors. I'm about to fucking drop it, y'all. I'm losing my damn mind. Hold on. All right, there we go. Hold on, hold on. Sorry, I had to cut that open. And I am, use your hand, use a spoon, doesn't matter to me. Fork. I'm just tossing everything in the cheese. Again, like we did with our seasoning, to try and make sure it is all coated. All right. There we go. And we're going to put this in the oven. Let that go ahead. Oh, I forgot my cast iron was in here. All right. Hold that thought, you guys. I forgot I had cast iron in there that I had been baking earlier. And so I had to get that out. Now, so our potato au gratin is going. We're about to get our beef Wellington in. But what you want to do right now is wipe down your counter, okay? For reals, wipe it down. Puff pastry. Best thing ever to cook with, I swear. Oh my God, I love it. Lily, you did make sure it was turned to on, right? Okay. I am not using all of this, so I was trying to be more careful with it, but since it wants to be a jerk about it, come on. I'll leave this sheet in here, and I can use that for something else, like apple turnovers for the kids or something. Okay. right. All right. Now, you want to roll out your sheet. Oh, do I have my rolling pin? Hold on, y'all. I think I may have left my rolling pin over there too. I left everything at my mommy's. I did. Grab it. All right. Use your rolling pin if you got it. If you don't, be creative. I'm going to use a wine bottle. Actually, I'm going to use a beer bottle. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. All right. So you see what we're doing? See, this is how you get creative. I left my rolling pin at my mama's house. So we are using a beer bottle. Ooh. There we go. What up, Carla? All right. Good. 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 All right, there we go. And I just wanted to make sure that I could pull it up. Now we're going to get our beef Wellington out the freezer, so hold on. Now, what we're going to do is cover our beef tenderloin. Like that. Okay. All right. Now, where's my little knife when I need it? Aha. Now we're going to do something called scoring your puff pastry. And that is, you can make a cool little design. All right. All right. And that is that. Now, you can do this on a cookie sheet. That is so hot. I am going to use another cast iron skillet, but I'm going to use a cast iron grill. Because the other cast iron that we have, I am using that to make a gravy to go with our beef Wellington. Okay? So hold on. Let me get my spray back out. Oh. And we're going to spray it down really good, though. Really good. Really, really, really good. Really good. All right. Now, you could have used an egg wash to seal it. So I am just going to check, see how that's not sealed. So grab you one egg, which I'm going to go ahead and get right now. Get you a little bowl or a cup or whatever you don't mind. Mixing it. Okay. Drop it on down in there. Get you a whisk or a fork. And I am going to go for the fork. And whisk it really good. All right. So, let me show you what I'm gonna do. I am and just like that. And sorry, in case y'all can't see over there, y'all can see over here. I am using my egg wash to seal my puff pastry. And make sure. And we are going to, as you can see, I set it horizontal at an angle. And we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven. This is going to cook for 30 minutes on 425. Now, typically beef well, let me get this in the oven first. Hold on. Typically, you want your beef Wellington medium. So you want it seared or browned on the out and with your red on the inside. That's typically how you present beef Wellington. If you know that your family is not going to eat a medium or a medium rare, then you need to go ahead and cook it a little bit longer. So move past 30. I'm doing about 30 minutes. You can do for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I would say don't go over 40 minutes realistically. Just don't do that. Okay? All right. So last but not least, because we are at our hour mark. Well, you know what? I'll tell you guys how to do the gravy. Shallots and yellow onion. 2 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons of flour. And you can throw in some thyme. You can throw in some rosemary, which is the 2 that I'll be putting into my gravy. You're cooking it in the oil that you seared your beef tenderloin in. And you're going to add some, if you have beef broth, add that. If not, a cup of water will work just fine with 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. And you can add some Worcestershire sauce into that to create your gravy or your au jus. so to speak. Okay. I'm gonna just put them together. Let me get our other skillet over here. Okay, so you see what it looks like from us searing. Just so you see, I'm gonna go ahead, slide our shallots, our onion. We are going to, ooh, I dropped my thyme. Now this time, I'm not going to pull the leaves off the spread. I'm going to put about one and a little small one. Throw it in there. Why not? What the heck? And we're going to do the same with our rosemary. Just toss that on in there. You can use beef broth, chicken broth, a cup of water. If you do water, do your Worcestershire sauce and butter. And I'm gonna take it just a step further. I don't know if y'all ready. You're gonna add some beer, some burr, okay? So we're gonna put some burr in her, okay? Let me pop the top on it. I'm not gonna open it the traditional way I open it, which is with my teeth. We're just gonna do that. Pour your beer right on in there. About a third cup. I'm gonna drink the rest of this. Oh yeah. Ah, how ironic. Doesn't that go together? Corona with Corona. I have Corona and I'm having a Corona. I'm petty as fuck. I'm petty, y'all. My bad. All right, let me get my butter, flour, and the flour acts as the thickening agent. That's all it's there for, okay? Uh, just to make it a little bit more. Just messing with y'all. All right, let me get my butter. Butter. All right. And I'm put about 2 tablespoons in there. I like the savory taste of the butter. Move that to the side. You see, I just make a little mess. I just push everything on over out the fucking way. And then you're gonna add. So I'm not going to add beef broth. I'm going to add chicken broth to mine. You beef broth, chicken broth, whatever you choose is, or even vegetable, whatever you choose is what you do. Okay. I'm gonna add chicken to mine though, with a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. All right. And so I'm gonna do about a cup. There we go. And let me get our Worcestershire sauce. There it is. Worcestershire sauce. Okay. Just a little bit. About a tablespoon. And we're going to put this on our burner and let that start to cook. That's fine. So we're going to, I'm going to set a timer. We're not going to be on the show when this timer goes off. However, though, I will upload the pictures for you guys like always. I'm going to say it's been about 3 to 5 minutes. All right. So, my loves, we're going to have to, you're going to need to season your gravy too, by the way. Your herbs ain't going to be enough. You're going to need to season it like some salt, some pepper, so you can taste it and make sure it tastes like something you want it to taste like something good for your mouth, that goes in your mouth. I am opening up these green beans because I am going to saute some green beans for me and my children to go to Wellington. And yeah. So let's go. Let's get ready to end the show. Y'all ready? I am not gonna keep y'all on here while it cooks. Like I said, we what we will do is upload the pictures at the end. Okay. So everybody grab your blunt. If you're in a legal state, if that's what your vice is, grab your blunt, grab your drink, grab whatever else you may be grabbing at the moment. In which case, I don't want to know. Don't tell me what it is. Keep it to yourself. Because I'm not grabbing anything at the moment. And that, my darling, is depressing. That is super depressing. Can you imagine having COVID and being extremely horny? Can you guys imagine? You can't do, oh, it sucks. I'm telling you how much it sucks. All right. Hold on, y'all. I'm just cut the ends off of these real quick, and then I'll get my drink, and we can go ahead and do what it do. Now, where is? It's 7:30. They got till 8:30 to have my package here. I've never known Amazon to take this damn long. They're usually pretty quick, but today I guess maybe ain't their day. All right, there we go. So I still got my teeny weeny and my glass of wine and my burr. Ha! I'm ready. So from you to me and from me to you, shall it always be just us two. Salud. 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 And these are my drinks for the night. I should be good to go for the rest of the night. I ain't got to drink nothing else. I love you guys. It's always fun cooking with you. Once it is done, I will post the pictures. I will see y'all tomorrow at exactly 6 p.m. I will not be late. I promise. I'm going to be studying my ass off tonight, but I promise I won't be late. Tomorrow, I believe we are making chicken crepes. Chicken and spinach crepe is for tomorrow. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. A crepe, you're going to need flour, okay? Flour, butter, water. And we can make a dessert crepe too with some blueberry, blackberry, raspberry, strawberry. Till then, I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow. Oh, where's this? I don't own the rights to that Facebook or YouTube, so do not mess with my show. Oh. All right. Until then, I love y'all. We about to go. I guess get up out of here. Peace. Bye, YouTube. And